Hello. Am I alive? It's been so long, man. So long. I apologize to everybody. I missed. Well, it was Thanksgiving 2 weeks ago, and then I've been sick after that, and busy and all that stuff. So, and I just posted this last minute, so hopefully somebody sees it and hops on. In the meantime, I'm gonna label these glasses because I have a few whiskeys I want to try. Just a few. Wow. This is not a Jack Daniels single barrel proof. This is actually a bottle of, well, half a bottle of Coy Hill that I split with somebody since I wasn't able to actually find one. Dying here. I'm also adding larceny to this. Oh, man. What's up, guys? Tom. Nice to see Tom again. Jaren, Foolproof Hunter, thank you guys for joining me. Oh, man. Did I already, No, I didn't label this. God damn it. I figured I would try and figure out what my favorite bottles of the year are. So tonight, I'm just doing everything over 120 proof. And then I think tomorrow, I'm going to set up another stream tomorrow, and we're going to do everything under 120 proof. And then a following stream, we'll mix and see what the best of the best is. When I do blinds, I find that anything that's like real high proof, like 125 or higher, those tend to like take over sometimes. So I'm trying to keep them separate. That seemed like a good idea. Jared, oh, the Rye Guy. What's up, Rye Guy? I know Rye Guy. Foolproof Hunter, you just passed on JD12 for 250. I don't know, man. 250 is a lot for a JD12. If it was a batch 1, I would say do it. Batch 1 is pretty incredible. Pretty incredible. Batch 2 is really good, but I would pass for 250 as well. 250 is a lot. I thought this Elijah Craig B batch deserved to be in here. I really like that B batch. Oh, man. They're more than more whiskeys than I remember this year. Oh no, this glass is a bit wet. Let's dry it out. anybody watching Monday night? Is anybody watching Thursday Night Football? Why do the 49ers suck this year? What's up with that? Dude, I love this cork on this Smoke Eye Hill. It is a really nice cork. Look at this. Super strong. Alright, enough of this phone, man. Last one. So last up on my list is this Stag 24B. I didn't try the A batch. I did try the B batch, and I thought it was good. So we're including it. However, I have a sample bottle because my 24B is not open, and I elected to keep it that way. What's the blind tonight? I'll go over it in 1 second, okay? 1 second. Okay. Alright, so tonight I'm just gonna quickly go through all of my favorite whiskeys of the year, favorite bourbons of the year. I think they're all bourbons. That are over 120 proof. So if it came out this year and I thought it was awesome and it's over 120 proof, then we're blinding it. So the point of the blind is not to figure out which one is best. I'm not even really gonna rank them. I'm gonna give them a score. What's up, Hellcat? My favorite feline, Hellcat. I love cats and I love hell. So Hellcat just hits home for me. It really does. Alright, dude. You need to stop making that noise. Alright, so powering through the cough. Alright, so anyway, the bourbons that are on here, we have... Thank you, Rance. Yes, the collection's always growing. It's growing more slowly than it used to, but it is growing. Always growing. Alright, so everything that's in here. Elijah Craig B524. Smoke Eye Hill Barrel Proof. Stag Batch 24B. Larceny A124. This is actually the only Larceny I bought this year. The last couple years I've been buying all of them, but I've got way too many Larcenies. So I just haven't bought as many this year. But I really like the Larcenies. I thought they deserved to have the opportunity to go up against all the other higher proof bourbons this year. What else? What am I missing? Oh, and last is Coy Hill. So that's 5. Larceny, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, B Batch, Coy Hill, 131 proof. Smoke Eye Hill Barrel Proof, 130. That's what? 131. Yeah, 131.4. And Stag 24B. Is it moonshine or is it water in the jar? It's water in the jar. Moonshine doesn't make a great palate cleanser, I have to say. I haven't tried it actually, but I can't imagine it would make a good palate cleanser. Rance just bought the Stag 24B. Nice. I have tried it and I liked it, which is why it's in this. That's why it's here. But yeah, whenever I get to it, I'll give you a fresh perspective. Alright. I don't know. That's good. We're gonna go with that. Alright. Let's do this. Good evening, Bourbon DMV. How you doing? Good to see everybody. All your smiling faces. Which I can't really see, but I can imagine all of your smiling faces. That sounds creepy, doesn't it? Ah, interesting. Fruity. So this is going to be hard because I'm not trying to compare these to each other, really. I guess I kind of am. I really just want to give each of these a score. Rem Freeman. Good evening. Hope you're having a good week, too. Daedric Demon. Wee wee? Or is that oil? I don't know. I have this set up so it took me forever to get the messages on the screen. I finally figured that out, but I have to click on them. It'd be nice if I didn't have to do all this clicking. I digress. A couple of these are kind of subtle. This one and this one. All good. Interesting. This isn't subtle anymore. This one's opening up. All right. Somebody catch up Rem. Yeah, Rem, we're kind of doing a blind. We're kind of just rating these five bourbons. I'm going to rate these on a scale of 1 to 10. Anybody excited for Christmas? I'm getting black tea on this one. I'm okay. Yes, thank you. Just a cough. Just a cough. The sickness went, but the cough stayed. Can't get rid of this damn thing. My son actually had a cough for a long time. Earlier in the winter. I guess it's not even winter yet. Earlier in the fall. This one smells interesting. This is like I'm getting black tea on this one. Maybe because I said it earlier. Black tea and some fruit. Relatively complex. I might need some moonshine for that cough. I think this will have the same effect. These 5 glasses will have the same effect. That's for sure. All right, let's do this. This one's spicy. All right, so this is glass 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? I'm going to write down some scores here. I'm going to write them down. We're going to do this professional. We're going to do this all professional like. Let me get a paper. One moment. All right. I'm back. Glass number 1. We're going to taste it one more time. Charles wants me to check my DMs on Discord. That's going to make a really exciting video. I'm dying, guys. Dying. Oh. Okay. We're going to talk later, Charles. We're going to talk later. Hellcat. All right. So we got Larceny A batch. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B batch. Stag 24B. Smoke Eye Hill Barrel Proof. And Coy Hill. I don't know which is which. I'm going to give each of these a score out of 10. And then we're going to find out which is which. And then we're going to do it again tomorrow with different whiskeys. Let's try glass 1 more time. It was really spicy first time. Opening up a bit. Definitely opening up a bit here. Very nice. It is on the... It's on the peppery side. 8.4 is my initial score. Yeah, maybe that's a little high. 7.9. Do you want me to hold these up for the camera? Like the bottom? And see if you can see what it's labeled? Let me know if you guys want me to do that. I will try not to see them by accident. But all right, glass 2. Rem likes the 24B. I liked it too the first time I tried it. I have to say, it was it was a good batch. Seemed like a good batch. Seemed kind of similar to the 24C, I think. Glass 2 is a little... Getting some like chocolate on here too. A little bit of fruit, a little bit of chocolate. What the hell could this be? All right, let's try it. That took a turn. Glass 2 has a really interesting finish. I don't know if that's even the finish. It's kind of like the end of the mid palate, right before you get into the finish. This took like a turn. Let's try it again. Yeah, it's like it's almost got like a bubblegum finish. It started off sweet and fruity, and then it went in like a weird direction. Got some weird notes there. I don't know that I liked it more than Glass 1. I'm going to give this one... This was good, though. 7.5 for Glass 2. 7.5. I should just do this out of 100, but... Ooh. Yeah. I like the way that smells. I miss Rem's message. I think you're right, Rem. I say there's a 50% chance I'm going to spill anyway. So if I start trying to hold them up, then... Or I might see it by accident on my screen, too. So we're all going to be in suspense here. Alright, Glass 3, definitely the best nose so far. Much more oak on this one than on the first two. Again, I'm not really trying to compare them. I'm just trying to give them a score, but I do like oak. This is like maple syrupy too. And dark cherry. Let's try it. Ah, Jesus. This is the second time I took whiskey in the eye when I was trying to do a blind. Alright. That is nice. I feel like the palate might have under-delivered a little bit based on what I was getting on the nose, but let's try it again. Because that is such a nice nose. Much more complexity here. This is like something I feel like I can pick apart. I could just sit and drink it, and every time I go back to this one, I'll find new notes. I feel like it is the best of the three so far. Let's give this one an 8.5. Glass number 4. Enigmatic. Enigmatic. I typically get sweet with a finish of E85. What? Nothing better than the smell of methanol in the morning. That sounds really nice. Nothing like some methanol to get your day going. Ooh, that's a nice nose. Frank. It's food with Frank. What's up, dude? Good to see my Discord people in here. Appreciate you guys. Ooh, Stafford. Stafford's got some legs for an old guy. This one has some oak too. Alright, let's try it. I feel like I know which one that is. This is like burnt brown sugar, dark cherry, super sweet. This one is screaming stag to me. But I'm trying to tell it to shut the fuck up so I can rate these. I don't want them screaming at me right now. Man, there's nothing wrong with this one. Nothing wrong. I like the oak that the previous one had. But for what it is, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Oh, man. I'm going to give this one an 8.5 as well. Tied. Three and four are tied at the moment. Suspense. $8.5 is a solid score, I agree. It's weird because, like, when you rate them out of 100, it feels like anything below 90 is just, like, crap. So, like, that's why I chose to rate them out of 10 instead of 100. Because 8.5 is a good score, but 85 out of 100 is, like, a bad score. That's like a Wild Turkey 101 score. So, I don't know, man. It's crazy. How dare you try to tell me what you are with your smell and taste, Bourbon? That's right. That's exactly what I said. Good quote. Want some Snickerdoodle Buffalo Trace Cream Cappuccino. That sounds awesome. Ooh. Oh, man. Why's my nose running now? Some people say, like, the camera adds 10 pounds. I feel like the camera adds 10 sickness symptoms. Like, I was fine until I turned on the camera, and now I'm coughing like 5 times as much. My nose is running. Oh, God. I should have put a trash can here. and a roll of paper towels so I could spit into it. All right, we're powering through, guys. We're powering through. 5 on the nose, really nice. Oaky, fruity, caramel. This smells like bourbon. This smells like awesome bourbon. Decongestion, yes. After this, I'll be tasting, I'll be blinding a Robitussin and a NyQuil. And an Elijah Craig barrel proof. That's the post-show lineup. Hell yeah. Really nice. Brown sugar. Really sweet. Not as much oak on the palate as I was getting on the nose. Man. All right. I'm going to give this one 8.4. You know what? I'm going to have to go back through and give them a second rating. And I'm going to be more strict. Because I've got 8.4, 8.5, 8.5, 7.5, 7.9. So they're all pretty close. These 3 are like really close. Really close. Yes, Robitussin and NyQuil. That'll do the trick. And make me see dinosaurs. But it'll work. It'll work. Hot chocolate and put a shot of... Wait. The, the Buffalo Trace bourbon cream? Is that what you meant? Shot of Maker's Mark. Lost... I don't know what you're talking about. I'm dying. Franck. That's a good idea. We could do that. We could pull the Discord. Not like right this second, but that's something we could do. No, not C924. I don't have a C924 actually. That's the one that I didn't buy this year. And I was planning to buy it, but I felt like it wasn't going to be better than the B batch. And I never heard anybody say that it was better than the B batch. So I assumed that I was correct. Thank you. Lost Recipe, that's what I was thinking. But the Lost Recipe series, this series threw me off. Alright. Let's go back through these. Let's see if 1 and 2 have improved at all by sitting here for another 10 minutes or whatever. See if I can finish this blind before somebody scores a touchdown. Dude, I didn't drink. Last week I hardly drank at all. And then when I drank for the first time, It was crazy. If you ever take a break from whiskey for like a week or two, uh, it's weird, man. Tastes completely different. It takes your palate like a while to get used to the whiskey again. All right. I do like the smell of this now. I feel like it's opened up a little. This is very confectionery, like caramel popcorn, creme brulee. Let's try it again. Black tea. Black tea or like sweet tea. Really strong sweet tea note on this one. It's like even more prominent than before. That is interesting. That is different and interesting. And I kind of like that. Mm, I don't know, man. I feel like this one deserves points for being so different. I feel like I might, I don't know. Now I'm starting to think in my head about which is which, and I shouldn't be doing that. So I'm going to try and stop. Number 2, I have no idea which this one is. I'm getting more types of tea flavors than Skittles. I don't know. I don't know that many tea flavors. Black tea, sweet tea, green tea, chamomile tea. Sweet tea is one of my favorite notes. Hell yeah, dude. Been looking for larceny, which has sweet tea on the finish. I gotta tell you, I feel like I feel like this one might be the larceny. Again, that's not the point, but crap! I lost my. I lost my chat. Okay, there it is. I'm not trying to guess, but I feel like this might be the larceny because I do get, I get the tea notes a lot of the time from Weeders. So if I had to guess, I would say there's a good chance that one's larceny. This one's kind of. Yeah, this one is interesting. This has like a high. I don't know, it's just got a weird note towards the finish. I'm not going to change this score. I don't know if I'm going to change that one either. Let's move on. Yeah, definitely the best nose on number 3. Number 3 coming alive. Like a mouthful of cherry syrup. Let's do that again. Tell you what, I'm going to raise these scores. I'm going to bump this to an 8.7. I'm going to bump this to an 8.1. I'm going to give them each an extra 0.2. Can I help you? Am I what? Yes. Okay. I'll deal with it in a minute, okay? My dog pooped on the carpet upstairs. Isn't that awesome? He had his surgery, and before Christmas, we're going to do a benefit for my dog, giving away a bunch of samples to help pay for this ridiculously expensive surgery. Poor dog. But he still poops on the carpet. Not cool, man. Not cool. Makes me wish I didn't spend all that money. All right, number 4. Nothing wrong with that one, like I said before. I'm actually going to bring that score down a little bit. I'm going to drop this to an 8.3 because it's not... it's just not quite as special. There's not as much going on. I actually feel like it should be kind of similar to this one in terms of score. But they're 0.2 apart, so whatever. All right, last one. Let's do this. Deebo Samuel. Uh-oh, the Rams kicked another field goal. This is like a soccer game. It's like a 3-2 soccer game. All right. Nice, Okie. Brown sugar. Peanut. It's like a Charleston Chew, kind of. That's good, though. Very good. Very nice. I'll keep that score the same. 8.4. All right. So your scores from highest to lowest. Highest to lowest. Lowest lane. Class number 3 is an 8.7. These all did really well. Class number 5 is an 8.4, which is second. Glass number 4 is an 8.3. Glass number 1 is an 8.1. And glass number 2 is a 7.5. So glass number 2 was definitely my least favorite. Glass number 1 keeps growing on me. Just because it's different. But whatever. I'm not changing my numbers again. Alright. Should I guess what they are? I feel like I know some of them. Alright. Let's reveal what they are. This is the only one I don't really have a strong inclination on. So I feel like it's probably the Smoke Eye Hill, which is weird. Rem is nailing it. Thank you, Rem. With the recap. Look at this. Dude, look at you doing your homework. Beautiful. You've recapped it better than I said it originally. Well done, Mr. Freeman. Well done. Alright. I feel like this is a Smoke Eye Hill. Let's see. Oh no, this is the Larceny. Wow, I thought it would do better. That is really off profile. It's got a really weird note. I'm not guessing the rest. Wasn't the point of this anyway. But that's interesting. I liked this Larceny because it's off profile, but I think it did poorly in this blind because it's off profile. So, I don't know. Kind of weird. It's like a strawberry finish. That's usually how I describe that Larceny A batch. Like, it's really different. But I don't know. That's weird. I thought I'd do better. Oh well. Fourth place, glass number 1 with an 8.1. Is this the Smoke Eye? What the hell is this? This is the Smoke Eye. So the Smoke Eye kept growing on me. Good job for Smoke Eye. I was excited about that one. Third place with an 8.3. I think I felt like this was a Stag. And it is. It was. Stag is also Larceny. I mean, Stag is like one of those Buffalo Trace bottles that just, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just very sweet. Very, if you love the Buffalo Trace profile, you're gonna love Stag more than anything you've ever tried. But it's crazy. Really good though. Really good Stag. Number 5 is second place with an 8.4. Is this the Elijah Craig? I think. Yep. Elijah Craig, 8.4. That came in second place, which means Coy Hill came in first place. Coy Hill 8.7. And I raised this because it was it kept getting better. It got real fruity the second time I went back to it. And that's a fresh crack. I mean, sort of. But yeah, it's fresh crackish. What larceny barrel proof? It is the A124, yes. That's the only batch I bought this year. Not that the others aren't good. I just didn't buy them. I gotta draw a line somewhere, man. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. What's up? I know that guy. That's Mike G. What's up, Mike G? How you doing, buddy? Right. Was I able to get a Coy Hill or somebody give me a sample? I got half a Coy Hill. I split a Coy Hill with somebody. So, this is half of a Coy Hill in a Jack Daniel's single barrel proof bottle. Cute little bottle. It'd be cuter if it had the Coy Hill label on it, but the cork is pretty sketchy. But that's alright. I may go to DC and try and get a full Coy Hill though. I heard a rumor where there's one or two at a reasonable secondary price. So I may go do that. I mean, it's good. Is it $300 good? Or $350, whatever it's gonna cost me? I don't know. That's tough. It's not Russell's 15, that's for sure. I'm actually excited. So tomorrow, I think, we're going to do another live. And tomorrow I'm going to blind all the ones, or I'm going to, not blind, I'm going to score all of the ones that I didn't include here, which is basically anything under 120 proof. So that's going to include the Russell's 15, the JD 12 from earlier this year, the Cellar Age, the Discovery 12, all the bunch of good whiskeys. All of my, what I would consider my favorite whiskeys of the year. I think most of those are going to show up tomorrow. And a couple surprises are going to be in there as well. There's going to be more bottles tomorrow, so I'm going to have to figure out how to blind them all without getting shit-faced. Although, getting shit-faced on live internet seems like a lot of fun. Maybe I should do that more often. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still powering through the cough and the whatever. So, tonight was a little bit half-assed. A little bit last minute, a little bit thrown together. Not my best performance, I should say. But I appreciate everybody sticking with me. So, I guess I'm either going to do... No, I can't do Saturday. So, yeah, tomorrow will be another live. So clear your calendars. I don't like doing Fridays because I know a lot of other a lot of other YouTubers have Friday night live streams, so I don't like going up against other people. But whatever, man. Gotta do what you gotta do. Dude, somebody scored a touchdown. These guys suck. Who's that? Nakua? Can't even see. But yeah, guys, that's it for tonight. I'm not gonna drag this on too long. I gotta take my Robitussin. Jesus Christ, man. I am in way worse shape than I thought I was. Trying to cough up a lung and blow my nose and then go to bed. Thank you, Rance. I forgot about that. Thank you for reminding me. I guess I will I'll be reminded when I go up there and smell it. Thank you, Rem. Yeah, no, the Blizzard game was awesome. That was a great ending too, but they can't all be classics. Alright, guys, tomorrow I'll post earlier when the live is going to be, okay? But thank you, everybody, for hanging out. And we'll blind the rest of the best whiskeys of the year. Mañana. Good night, guys.